The bonds of family have always been important to sisters Emilie Kiritsis and Becky Young. It's a closeness formed at a young age when breast cancer impacted their mother.
It was such a negative experience because she was so incredibly disfigured. She had no reconstruction. She didn't have options in 1975, and she was a 32-year-old beautiful woman, and she never, ever recovered emotionally from that.
So when Becky was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, she hoped that things would be different.
Once I was diagnosed, I wanted the whole process started, and I wanted both of my breasts removed.
A year later, genetic counseling convinced Emilie to also have a double mastectomy, and a cancer diagnosis for their younger sister led to the same surgery.
We had 3 sisters that had 3 mastectomies in 3 years, and we all got to pick our result, essentially.
The choices today are a far cry from the choices women faced just decades ago.
Patients have so many choices, which is empowering to be able to make choices, to be able to decide what you want to do with your own body.
Dr. Nadia Blanchet, who performed reconstructive surgery on all 3 sisters, says patients can choose to keep their breast or to remove one or both of them. They can also elect to use their own body tissue or implants to reconstruct.
A lot of patients who had older reconstructions have a lot of twitching because we put the implants under the muscle, and a lot of deformity. And now we can actually take those breast implants and move them from being under the muscle to being over the muscle. And one of the cooler things is we can liposuction the patient, take that fat and inject it around a breast reconstruction and make the whole thing softer, and so you don't feel the implant, you don't see the implant, it's less uncomfortable.
For Blanchet, whose own mother had breast cancer, every patient is like family.
Sometimes you fix for strangers things that you weren't able to fix for your own family.
While breast cancer still impacts so many women,
I think we're always fearful for our children.
these sisters say it's a blessing, knowing future generations have choices their mother didn't.
It's come so far, and the outcomes can be so beautiful.
Working for your health, I'm Tracy Sears.